amazing key signs to exit the price and let the markets come back retest before it pushes back up to this move. And that's a bad sign. We wanted to see the volume increase to show us the buyers were having momentum to push the price a little bit higher. When you look at high volume, that's going to be this red candle. If you look at this high volume candle right there, you notice that the volume is really high. It's very strong. So that means there is primarily key levels in there that's going to stop us from pushing us a little bit higher. Why is the footprint so important here? Well, guys, notice, take a look. There's a lot of buyers without any volume or follow through. Price gave us a wick, it didn't give us a body, showing us the price did not want to go a little bit higher. When I look left, the key levels that I put in my Telegram group that I wanted to specifically break if this was going to be a true buy, that's going to be roughly around these zones. Why am I highlighting this zone right here? Well, let me show you guys. So right here, we have a 4 million contract. Here we have 11 million contract, and those are huge. We have 7 as well, and those are sellers holding the level. If you notice, this was the candle that we looked at that had the highest volume. So these sellers were sellers on top of having high volume. So that means that structure was not going to be broken. What I wanted to see was these buyers getting more aggressive. I wanted to see it in the mill. I wanted to see maybe 3, 4 mil. I wanted to see them interact with this level, but win the level. But once we noticed that price stayed in this level and retested this many times throughout the day, that was the key element and the sign we are going to eject out of this trade and play it safe. So this is the beauty of trading. It's not all about A to Z as in this is my trade. It's about how to adjust in the positions if price is not going your way. If price did break that level, we would have got the breakout for this trend line or this descending wedge and another breakout above the zone. That would have been that move that we were looking for a continuation towards the upside. We wanted to clearly see a lot of sellers fail, and we needed to see this 11 mil, 7 mil, and 4 mil sell volume zones getting broken. Was the contribution of volume and the price. You see on the bottom here, we have 7 mil, we have 2 mil, we have 3 mil right here, guys. That is strength. We're seeing strength. We're seeing price go up, and we loved that continuation. But when we went to the top, we're slowly fading. So that means what? The buyers weren't contributing the same volume of metrics of force at the top, but we needed it there the most, and we wanted to see a continuation. If price did break 0.0003815, that would have been the sign that price would have continued a little bit higher, and we would have loved to see that. But unfortunately, Omi did not give us that, and that's okay. That's the beauty of trading. So let's go to where price is, and let's take a look from there. And when we come here, we want to look at current price, and I want to do my analysis and look at the footprints with you guys to understand where absorption is happening, what is price doing, and how it's going to move. So let's do that right here. So the trend line, I'm going to extend it a little bit more. We still haven't broken that trend line. The bottom trend line, if I extend it, I still want to see my touches. So that means I will have to adjust this, and there you go, guys, okay? And once I adjust it, I will have a bigger wedge just like that. So now we have bigger room, we have more room to play with. So what I'm trying to propose here is we can target towards the upside or the top bottom of the channel. This is a great idea for us to have, but in order for us to do it, we need to make sure we're dominant in our buyers and the sellers are weak, and we want to see the buyers take control with high volume. So if you noticed here, take a look at these two candles with high volume, guys. We have huge amount of volume. Well, let's take a look at what the footprint has shown us here. When we look at the footprints here, take a look at all the selling pressure. We have high volume, a lot of sellers in this candle. Look at the volume metrics on this candle with high volume. They're failing to go lower. This is the candles that we're looking for. This was such a bearish delta that overall we still printed bullish. That's a divergence in my book, and that is one of those phenomenal moves that we could start to rally price towards upside. If I'm looking at current price, what do I notice at current price? There's a lot of buyers on the top, and also when we look left, we're not going to take this trade because there's a huge selling area. So what I want to see is price break above. So if I look left a little bit more, where is my next major level? Well, guys, take a look. There's another key level right there of 14 mil. So what I like to do is see which candle actually produces a lot of volume. volume. So I like to go into here and I'll say, okay, these two actually produced a lot of volume. These are really not that much volume. So that means we could take these out a little bit faster if the candle that we have attacking that level has a lot of volume to push the price with the force of the buyers. So when we notice this, we know this candle actually has a lot of volume. So that is going to be our key element candle. So when I say a lot of volume, you guys can see for yourself, it's this candle right here of 0.000328. I need to see that broken. If I see that level getting broken and we do have a candle that closes above it, that is the only time that I feel confident enough to say, hey, we broke above these sellers. We can start to contest price going a little bit higher. And if you want it to be a little bit more safer, I recommend 0.0003346 level. Once we get that break, that's more of a strength move. And we want to see all these sellers disappear while the buyers start to push in. So that would be my play right now. I would not really look to buy until these levels are broken. I want to see the volume in condition with the footprint to give me strength and confidence for a price to go up. Right now, we see absorption on the top. Buyers are not really doing nothing. Huge sell wall. And if you look at this 14 mil, there's another sell wall right there. The good news is these two candles are the highest volume. So the sellers are the strongest here. So if we do break above that, don't be surprised. If we break above this level, we see a nice push maybe towards the upside. So guys, I would not take a trade yet. Watch out for those key levels. And if you guys do like this video on how simple it could truly be to learn footprints trading the right way, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, thank you so much. Take it easy and John out. Peace.